It's moving probably 12 feet side to side. I think we're going to lose our internet. It just yanked our fiber line.
Texas Filipino doing a live. The typhoon really hit his place.
Pulled it loose on the pole. And the fiber line just popped loose right there.
Here in the Philippine Islands,
pulling on the fiber line.
having earthquakes and typhoons.
We can always go to our start.
There's been a bunch of them.
So here's the backstory. I had just left Cebu before that typhoon blew through there, causing tremendous losses. I moved up here to Angeles City, and in no time at all, here comes one heading for us. This here is a compilation of Facebook posts I was making leading up to and during the event.
God help me, here's this ugly ass thing in the middle of my floor. Jesus.
Terus narabay ko ang dito na ano siya narabay sulod diri dali. Ikaw manggod siya no? Kana daw kaluoy ba nang ban oy.
Need rescue please. If namin makontak na rescue please.
Cebu, grabing saka sa tubig. Mamalihog ko.
Personal sa Barangay Batayan. Kita ninyo daghang kay mga tao para sa ato.
Yeah, so this place is open 24/7. They're open around the clock. The bands in here will play until 3 a.m. on a Wednesday night. It appears we've had a brownout this morning. I'm lying here in bed. Looks like it went from 7 to around 7:30. I've been trying to meditate. We need to do that. For what it's worth, my back is stiff. I've been doing some exercises, strengthening. Both my hips hurt when I lie on them. Yeah, well, I'm disabled. Hopefully I can hang in there in this place, in this land.
Here with impacts in Yap and parts of Guam, Yap especially getting kind of a big brunt of these rain bands wrapping around, but it is still in its early phases. But with that even said, it really has this just overall, just a look. And what I mean by that is the overall
As I was following this little dude, he almost ran into this little tiny Alicia nudie break. So I had to stop and film him for a sec. As I said, this sandy, barren hill had nudie.
Man, I hate seeing that.
This flatworm species, for example, we probably saw 7 or 8 of them, or at least I did. And they were all over the place. Big, small, whatever. Some of them even floated.
In here, out into the alleyway. I'm concerned about this narrow walkway through here. Potential of flooding. We have a typhoon coming. Super typhoon maybe. And we just had a brownout, and that gave me another reason for concern. What about that? So, huge typhoon just went through Cebu. Total destruction there, losses. All right, time to get out here. In fact, I'm gonna talk to these people here. Yeah, so I just tried to talk to this landlady about the flooding potential around here, and she knew nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the thing, I'm all alone here. I can't talk to anybody. I don't know what is up. But anyway, yeah, big one, tremendous loss of life through Cebu. This one is due to hit north of Manila, and guess where Angeles City is? North of Manila. So, I don't have any kind of evacuation plan myself. Right down my back is starting to hurt. Both my hips hurt all the time, so I've got 2 feet to depend upon if shit goes sideways. So, we got warning. I'm thinking about it. It's due in Sunday night, Monday. Here it is Friday. Should we party hardy? For some of us, it will be the last time. Yeah. So, I'm getting out of here to get some food this morning. It's 09:30. I'm out of food basically, for the most part. There goes the PNP right there. Well, they're taking away somebody's motorcycle. Oh boy. There's another cat. So, yeah, I have to figure this out. Got a couple days to wonder about this and see if I can talk to somebody who has any knowledge of any kind. So, yeah, so we're gonna try this new place over here, or this diner that's in the ground floor of the Le Grand, right there. So we shall see. So this is the ground floor of the Le Grand Hotel, where I go all the way up to the rooftop. But they have a full menu available here, pool and all that. Coffee, muffins, everything else. And there's the 360 view. Alrighty then, this is an upgrade to my current lifestyle. I'm over here at the Le Grand Residences in a hotel room. A lot more modern than where I've been living. Nice big smart TV. And nice AC. It's not a huge room, but it's plenty fine for me. I have a balcony, so I'll have myself a view of the storm. Yes, the eye is approaching. Sounds like it's gonna be dead center. I hope that building does okay. Man, that doesn't look good. All right, so yeah, the rain is here, and in a number of hours, the storm will be here. What do we have here? Oh, look at that. Wow, that's a big bathroom, huh? Okay, so there you have it. I don't see a hot water thing. There's probably hot water in this place, I would imagine. Is there something down in there? Oh yeah, there it is right there. Right there it is. Okay. This is the place. Stand by for more.
Okay, well, the extreme emergency alert just came over my phone. They were speaking in Tagalog though, so they were talking about storm surge. So it's 1500 now, that's 3 p.m. So that's the latest. I'm down here at the ground floor of the Le Grand, and they've evidently got doors open somewhere because there's quite the breeze rolling through here. Looking outside, we can see the wind is picking up. It's 5:30 p.m. right now, and the typhoon is approaching. Here is my typhoon meal as the wind picks up and the rain comes down into the pool over here at the Le Grand. Well, it's coming up on 10:30. We're starting to see some action out here, some gusting. Not much rain. It only took minutes. It's really getting active now. You can hear that wind whistling. One thing about the Le Grand residences here, they've got 2 big generators. They can keep this place running when the power goes.
Then I spent a little time watching Chubbs, Dub C, and Regular Guy doing a live stream at the rail down at the Phillies bar on Red Street.
Okay, this is Chuck Fasst coming at you from Angeles City, Pampanga in the Philippine Islands. You can't see it. It looks like we have the eye of the storm. Look down here. Coming at you at the midnight hour. I tried to go live, but it just goes round and round and says loading. I swear to God, if anything would go right for me in this land. But you have Manila and Angeles City right up in here, basically in the eye of the typhoon. Now it's gotten a little rowdy around here a couple times in the last hour, but not so much. I figure we're in the eye. It's going to get rowdier again. But here we are. Not a lot happening. There's no torrential rains out there. Things are pretty calm. But as you can see, we are in the eye, pretty much. So here we have Quezon City. So Manila and Angeles City are pretty much right in the center there. Looking down here at Cebu City, this is where I was before, just after I was out of there when that typhoon went through there. Salamat, but this one is not getting them. You can see just a little bit of bands. You look over here, Palawan, they're getting a good band coming across them. So that's the situation. This is Chuck Fasst, the watchstander. We observe, we report, and we assess. So what we're observing out there, not much. So the report is, we're probably waiting for this to move over this way, and then things will get rowdy out there again. So for the time being, not so bad. Again, reporting from the Philippine Islands. That's this chain of islands, all down around like that. There's over 7,000 islands in the chain of Philippine Islands. These are the outbounding islands around there. All right, we're going to have to bring this to a conclusion now. Chuck Fasst coming at you from the Philippine Islands. We're going to shut this down now. 3 minutes. Well, there we go. The power's out. I was down here in the restaurant on the ground floor, and off it goes. So, not much to be seen. It's not very rowdy outside either, but We knew it was coming. Don't know if this is due to damage or if they turned it off. We had a brownout the other morning, and I heard that they were practicing doing that in case they felt they needed to cut off the power if it was in danger. All right, now it has popped back on again. So that's what we got going on now. What time is it? 1:30.
So I just retired back to my room and nothing much more was happening.
So I didn't sleep a whole lot last night, but that's how I roll sometimes. But I couldn't imagine a better place to not sleep than this nice big comfy bed here. And all these pillows here in the La Grande residences here in Angeles City, where I rode out the storm on the 5th floor. They were forced to open up gates on the dams for the overflow from the rain. All right, so I'm making my way back here from my hotel room. I see there is a little damage here on my street as I make it back to my little primitive room. Well, yeah, that didn't do too well, did it? Oh, wow, it doesn't look like that tree was in very good shape, does it? Yeah, I will take a peek at that, huh? So, that's what happened to that one. Yeah, man. Well, okay, the rest of the neighborhood don't look much different, really. I mean, all this shit was laying around here before. So really, I don't see too many negative results here in this neighborhood. I think it's all these buildings. They just don't give that wind a chance to really whip up and pick up speed throughout here. And we never did seem to get much rain. I mean, look, there's no flooding here, nothing even close. So I guess it's time for me to cut this one off.
So there you have it, folks. Not much happening in the middle of Angeles City. I'll throw in a clip. There was extensive damage in the other islands. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Surging through residential areas, carrying debris and vehicles in their wake. The Albay Public Safety and Emergency Management Office, APSEMO, reported that hundreds of families were evacuated to temporary shelters, with many more stranded in their homes. Emergency responders used rubber boats to reach isolated communities, while local radio stations broadcast continuous updates despite power outages. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PHIVOLCS, issued warnings for possible secondary